All right, it did the thing. I wonder if can y'all still hear the music playing?
Did the thing happen?
No, what I did is I made it so that way when it turns it down, it doesn't turn it down like all the way. Right? It only turns it down to like where I want it. So that way it'll still play when we start the intro. And then I can turn it off.
Oh, I'm not even listening to it right now. Oh, it's happening.
Oh, it's there.
It's big.
Is it big? Too big here?
I don't know. It's just on my thing, so I don't know if it's too big for them. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Me.
Frigid. Me?
The Me Show.
The Me Show.
Hello, I'm Me, and this is my friend, him.
And I'm Me, and he is...
It's me and him.
He.
He and me.
Hey, JT, how's it going? Trex.
Biscuit's over here licking my shoes.
Library Berry.
Biscuit's like, hey, nice shoes. Would be a shame if somebody licked them.
It'd be a shame if somebody just ruled all over them.
If they fucking, he wanted to go for the elbow like he likes to do. He's like,
it makes that noise.
Yeah.
Even when you don't hear it, it still makes that noise.
I don't know what his deal is. Like he's just like, hey, your elbows are ashy.
I think that's how he figured out how to get your attention for something that he needs. But you can't really pinpoint what that thing, because it's like he's either thirsty when he licks your elbow or he's hungry, right? But then
your elbow's salty.
Or your elbow's salty.
Maybe you had your hand up like this and all the sweat dripped down to your elbow, and that's where the big concentration is.
Wait, you're repping ATL. What are you repping ATL? Chick-fil-A. Like he just licked my elbow because he didn't want me to stop petting him.
Yeah.
Is that it?
He's like, hey, man. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Tuesday?
It's rainy here in Georgia.
It is nasty.
It is kind of gross outside.
It's nasty. I think.
But at least it's not fucking cold.
It's not cold. I think Bisky's mad though because he can't really go out in the. Or he doesn't. A lot of times, we will have slept all night. It would have been quite a while. Maybe we've even laid in bed past the time that we've slept. And he's been there before we went to sleep. And usually he would have to go use the bathroom. But if he gets up and I'm like, let's go outside, he runs the door and he sees it's raining. He goes, duh. And he like backs up like, I don't know if it's worth. You know how like sometimes in the morning you got to pee and you're like, man, but I don't want to. Especially if it's like cold, you're like, maybe I'll just try to go to sleep while having to pee really bad.
No, it's the Homer Simpson thing, right? Where he doesn't have to go to church, and so he's like, ooh, I'm all snug in my nice warm bed like a cozy little cinnamon bun.
Yep.
And he pauses, he's like, but I gotta pee. Thinking. Well, I guess I'll get up.
Yeah, no, it's a tough situation. But yeah, Biscuit doesn't like it. I have to kind of be like, all right, go ahead and go. And he's just like, looks at me begrudgingly like.
Yeah.
He always gets to the top of the stairs and he looks back at me like.
Are you sure I gotta go down there? Can't I just pee right over here?
And I'm like, go on now, get.
Hey, Shire.
And that's what I say to him.
Go on, get.
Go on now, get. Baby Billy's here.
Dude, that show is so good. I still haven't seen past a certain time, so don't tell me anymore.
Baby Billy.
I did like that. Every once in a while, my Discover Weekly on Spotify, they send me like comedy episodes because I'll listen to like comedy skits sometimes on Spotify. Right, especially if it's like a up and coming artist they'll have, or an up and coming comedian. But then the other day, what's their song? What's Baby Billy's song with his sister? What's it? Misbehavin'. Came like it started playing. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Misbehavin'.
Yeah, because I do have some of those artists that I had to like for when I played at the church. I still have those on my Spotify somewhere, and so they probably saw that like it had popped up or that it was in my liked.
And Misbehavin' is it's
Misbehavin' is like
Jennifer Nettles singing it.
I know it's Jennifer Nettles, but it's also the fact that it's like a Christian song. It has Christian overtones into it. So
just two kids misbehaving.
Just two kids, man. Good Lord saving.
That show is incredible.
That show, yes, very good show.
The most dicks in any show that I've ever seen.
And their placement of dick is pretty much spot on.
Yep.
You call her my pity is so affectionate that I call her a lick bull.
Lick
bull. She loves as long as you are not a rodent or a deer. Everyone. Pities do get a bad rap. I will tell you this. They're sweet, sweet, sweet dogs. Especially when they have a little underbite.
You just like boxers.
Yeah. Well, I grew up on them.
I know.
I grew up
eating boxer.
Yeah, they're great. Delicious. Hearty choice. You guys should play some Christian hardcore music.
Like some Testament?
Yeah, Testament, yeah. I always got the Christian ones and the straight edge ones confused. But, like Norma Jean.
Goodbye, Norma Jean.
Norma Jean was one. I did hear about, there's a state that has a Christian nightclub now to where it's like your normal bar, but they don't serve alcohol. And you can't dress all crazy, but it's like a club.
What do they do there?
Jesus stuff.
So just anal?
It's yeah. I can't remember where it was. Like Under Oath. Yeah, Under Oath is one of them.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I mean,
there's nothing wrong with the band.
Shit,
we like Jars of Clay.
I mean, you could say that Toad the Wet Sprocket has got a lot of Christian theme.
The
stuff.
Killers, they're Mormon as shit, dude. Those boys are Mormon.
It's goddamn heresy if you want to call them Christian, Logan. Down here, it's heresy. I do love a good old religious war. I do.
There you go, Trix.
I do. Hey, shit, we listened to Garth Brooks and...
I played it the other day. Sometimes I thank God.
That shit makes me want to fucking go to church, dude.
For unanswered prayers. Remember when you talk.
Hey, man, the fucking river, dude.
To the man upstairs.
Starting a holy war against CBS.
Don't do that. That's 5 to 10 $1 million. JT, I'm sorry that you're
CBS gonna win.
I'm sorry that your shoes got wet, but that's no reason to take it out on CBS.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, I listened to a lot more stuff that would be probably defined as anti-Christian.
Well, it's all because you had that one experience. The one on television.
I found that.
Oh, you found the video?
I found the video.
No.
It's dogs on it. Dogs playing bass.
No.
It's on GodTube.
You guys.
It's on GodTube.
That's what it's called, GodTube?
Yeah, it's on GodTube.
And what do I look up?
Brandon Scott Smith. You're not doing shit. Yes, so story now is this. When I started producing records, I think this was maybe 14, 15 years ago, probably. Maybe more, at least 15 years ago, probably. There it is.
Which one? Either one?
Yeah, I think both.
Well, this one looks like it's a little bit more...
Yeah, top. No. Top. Yeah, that right there. There you go. Okay, so, block that bitch. All right, so here's the deal. When I started producing records, at the time we were working with a Christian band called Skyline Drive, who would later call themselves Moses, and the lead singer would go on to be in the Trump administration as the social media advisor, and then quit to write a book called Pit of Vipers. And then Trump would be like, I never knew the guy. I saw the guy, I said, who is this guy? And I would his name was Clint, and I would butt dial him all the time. And then when he got in the Trump administration, I was like, damn, that motherfucker's in the Trump administration.
Ah, damn. Okay.
So he wrote that book, and I was working with him with this band called Skyline Drive with Billy Hume, and he was actually pretty much living at the studio while I was working there, so we got to be pretty close. even though ideologically we were completely polar opposites.
I mean, people are people, you know. Still be nice.
So why should it be?
Yeah.
So anyways, I was working on
Don't you want me, babe?
I was working on a bunch of stuff, and I ended up working with Billy and I went to go meet up with this guy, Brandon Scott Smith. We knew some other Christian rock producers and stuff like that, and we go meet up with this guy, Brandon Scott Smith, and he's like, "Cool, I want to work with you guys." And then Billy was like, "Cool, yeah, it's good. We'll work on it." And then he's like, "Justin, you're doing this whole thing," and I was like, "Oh, fair enough." So I ended up producing this entire record for him. And basically, like, anytime he'd ask me, you know, he'd be like, "Oh," because he would always be like, "What's your politics?" I'm like, "All right, bro." I'd be like, "Oh, you know, libertarian, socialist." So I just said I was libertarian, and he was down with that. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, "Hey, after a while, he was like, we discussed your politics. We never discussed like religiously, like what you are." I was like, "Well, you know, my dad always told me it's about a personal relationship, and so it's
like to keep it that way."
Just a real personal thing." And then so I think I just kind of like occasionally, like one time we were eating at a Taco Bell, and he goes, "Man, all the crazy stuff in the world. It's good to know. You know where you're going when you die, huh?"
And he'd look at you all strange like that.
And he looked at me. I was like, "Yeah, it sure is good to know.
It sure is good to know."
And so, anyways, I ended up playing in his band with him.
Nice.
And Dog played drums on the record, but then he had this other drummer. And but Dog ended up playing bass live, and I ended up playing guitar. And so you see this guy right here?
Yes.
All right. So listen. Let me tell you what's happened. So Brandon Scott Smith goes, "Hey, I got this gig. I want you guys to play." And he paid us for it. And he would pay us for any gigs that we did. So we show up to WATC TV 57. And this guy shows up, and he has just got bruises all over his face. Bruises. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then out of nowhere, he goes, "All right, listen, everybody. Here's the deal. I got bruises all over my face because I went and got Botox, and my face is all bruised up." And I was like, "Damn." And so he went into makeup. You know what I'm saying?
Immediately.
He went into makeup, and that's this guy right here that we're looking at.
Okay.
And so we got started, and then this is, okay, so we go to set up, and I have an amp.
This is the part of the story that I was wondering that was even prompting this whole thing.
So I bring my amp there, and I set everything up, and I plug everything in, and all of a sudden my amp just starts, like, smoke starts coming out of it. And I'm like, "What the hell?" And then my amp's not working, and I have to, like, trade it out. And they're like, "Oh my God, the amps." And I was like, "Yeah, my amp just all of a sudden basically blew up. I don't know what the hell happened." And they're like, "Should we pray over it?" And I was like, "I mean, you can if you want, but I'm going to figure something else out." They wanted to pray over my amp for real.
And they didn't they?
I think one of them might have tried to. But this guy was definitely doing that. And so I just used Brandon's other backup amp that he had, and it was fine. We got going and everything. Turns out years later, as Logan knows, I take that amp into the shop, and I was like, "Hey, I've had this amp forever. Can I get it fixed?" And he opens it up, and he's like, a fucking bug that was like this big.
We don't know what kind of bug, but it was big enough to be like that. He's like, about an inch to an inch and a half.
He's like, I opened it up, and you don't even see the bug. You just see where the bug was fried.
It made the connection, yo.
It made some kind of connection, and it just destroyed the electronics in it. And you just see this, like, print.
Yeah.
You saw it,
I
right?
did. Yes. Well, the guy took a picture of it because, of course, it was an inside part of the amp that you didn't see.
Yeah.
But the guy took a picture of it. He also put a sticker inside the amp. He put that Nicolas Cage sticker.
No, that's a different amp. That's a different amp. That was different. That's Ben from.
Ben. Yeah. Any amp that this one guy used to work on, he would put little tiny stickers of Nicolas Cage.
Okay, so point being is that Dog and I, who are both lifelong atheists, are now playing on the Georgia Atlanta on the Atlanta Georgia fucking, it's over in like Norcross, like going towards Jimmy Carter televangelist network.
Right.
And we're going on there, and I swear after we got done with this, my aunt texted me. She's like, why are we watching you on the televangelist network? I'm like, hi.
That's great.
And so this is us right here. You might, I don't know how much of it when you play, I want to skip around a little bit, but you'll see Dog and I playing.
Oh, okay.
Dressed conservatively. This is 15 years ago. Okay?
All right, well, this is definitely a performance.
There's me on the right. There's Dog on the left.
Okay.
Look at him.
All right.
Botex, man.
Dog's playing bass, you guys. That's Dog playing bass. Justin's killing it already. Oh,
hey, that is my blue bass too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you still use that.
And that's the guitar that I gave my brother.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This motherfucker had the same hat for 15 years. I've been wearing the same style hat for...
Your boy, look, dude, when it comes down to change, sometimes Justin will accept it, but if he doesn't have to give it up, he won't.
Half the band is, in fact, atheist here. Killing it.
Yeah, at least half the band is atheist.
The other two guys are certainly made up for our lack of belief with their belief.
Yeah, good clean cut. This is good clean cut Christian fun here.
Well, I had produced his album, so I played everything on his album pretty much.
So you already, like, you basically knew all these parts.
Oh, I played almost every instrument.
I like how you roped Dog into this, though. That was that's the best part.
Well, he played drums on the album, so he knew all the songs too.
Ah, that makes sense. Sounded good, though.
Look at my hand going.
That's the hand of Jesus.
That's the Jesus hand.
That's my Jesus hand.
Yeah, if you're trying to get on that prayer line, too. Look at my hair. Look, I had hair.
Oh, yeah. Damn, look at Mark.
Look at Dog, dude.
He's got that fucking, he's got that gum.
I remember Dog and I sitting like in the back room like, man, this is weird.
Just looking at each other, holding your fist. This is weird.
It's like, this is weird. We're about to play on the Televangelist Network.
This is, wow. I don't know if I've seen this, though.
You've never seen this.
I don't think I've ever seen this. I've only heard stories about this.
Dog and I are apparently in the horizontal striped sweater gang.
Oh yeah, y'all really were coordinating.
Yeah.
OD. Thank you so much. Resubscribing for that 50 month. We're looking.
This song is Out on a Limb. It says, "Out on a limb just to love me again. You never asked why. You just kept climbing so high."
I'm definitely overthinking my lyrical content.
So Brandon Scott Smith's whole thing is that he overcame a porn addiction. He wasn't doing porno. He was just watching a lot of porn. And when I met him, he was definitely like telling me about it, and I was like, "Yeah, it sucks, man." He's like, "Yeah, my wife was all pissed, and I just came back to Jesus, and it got me off of it." He's like, but to be honest, he's like, he had a little flip phone, like not a smartphone or whatever, because iPhones and shit were out by then and stuff. And he's like, I can't even have a smartphone, or else I'll just be watching porn on it. And I was like, all right, bro. But that was like, That was like his whole thing.
Okay, so that was Justin on television, on Christian television.
That was me. Yeah. There was more stuff. Listen to this guy talk real quick. Play real quick. I was gonna say.
Listen to this gentleman talk.
Yeah. I want to see this guy. This guy was so fucking weird.
Thank you for staying tuned to Atlanta Live. Wow, Brandon Scott Smith and band. Check it out, brandonscottsmith.net. And later in this hour, we're going to be talking to the band and get to introduce you guys to the band. So stay tuned.
Wait, you guys do an interview?
I guess. I mean, I barely remember. Play the song. Let's see.
Dog's picking his nose.
Yeah, this guy's probably just stealing other people's phones to watch porn.
He's like, hey, man, let me borrow your phone for a second. Oh, boo! Boo!
Damn, what is going on? Holy
shit. Good God. I'll get kicked off of fucking Twitch,
Are we going to have to fucking do a premium membership to GodTube?
Oh, my God, dude.
Oh, my God, Tube.
Holy fucking Lord.
Hey, Logan, you should start a website called God Dude.
Watch out, God, dude.
You got to let it play, dude.
I know I got to let it play. I know. I had to get to this.
You can't get around it, dude. God, dude.
God, dude. I got to change it on Instagram, too. Holy fucking Jesus.
Mazala, all the love to you, friend. All the love to you, for real.
Yeah. Keep your head up.
All right, we're back.
Sorry, we're back, dude. That was live.
This is... He says, like, I don't need to walk on water. I don't need to raise the dead.
No, I don't need to be 5,000. I'll let you
5,000?
We don't need to feed 5,000. I'll let you do that instead.
Oh, thank you. Does he even know his own song?
Fuck yeah, he knows his own song, dude.
He wasn't playing.
He ended up doing another record.
All those pedals that Justin is playing on, he had them all the way up until he met me.
It's true.
What's up, Dirty Smith? Hey, Jody, how's it going? Lady Adriel, how are you this evening?
He's like, if you want to use me, I'm okay with that.
You know it is. You know it's the same hat. We'd already discussed how it's the same hat.
I wish it was. I wish I had the same hat. The hats die after a while.
You use them, man.
My favorite hat is the fucking gray one, and I still have the shell of it. I want to make it into another hat. It was the perfect hat.
No, Dog already knew how to play the drums. Dog is like...
Dog played drums on this record. Dog can play guitar and bass and all that shit.
Creed released that so Tracks. Oh, that's good. It's good stuff.
That was just the start for me.
Oh, you hear the little harmonics, that shit I did on there? King, 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 king.
Show the world how much I love you.
This was so long ago, dude. It's so weird.
Everybody, y'all are ganging up on Dog.
Oh, no, it's nickel front. Penny front.
Yeah, we all wish that Dog would save some talent for the rest of us.
It is kind of Christian grudge. There was another song they did that he wanted to make it sound like a Muse song, and so I fucking totally made it sound like a Muse song.
Like y'all had some common ground.
Oh, we had a lot of fun. Dude, I became like legitimate friends with that guy. I should check up on him. I should hit him up and be like, "What up, dude?"
We were watching your shit on stream.
He was super cool, man. Listen.
One.
Sounds like me, huh?
That fucking solo's sick as fuck. All right, Justin. All right, Justin. Just say, can you and Dog both save some talent for the rest of us?
Yeah, dude's a Christian porn addict, and I don't even think he'd be mad about me saying anything about it because like it was like what he preached about.
Yeah, I mean there's always an opportunity to overcome.
I was shredding for the Lord, dude.
Yeah, I just shred for the Lord.
Look at me, I'm fucking feeling it, dude. I'm like, let's
You are
fucking go.
feeling it, dude.
I think Dog's like trying not to laugh.
Hey, you gotta get over the cum.
You gotta overcome the cum.
Don't let the cum become you, dude.
I'm playing my old Strat that I gave to my brother for a graduation present.
Wireless Brains, the one and only.
Yeah. It's a badass 1995 50th year anniversary Strat. God, this song lasted forever. Let's see if we can get to the interview part, see what he says. I wonder if he says anything about porn addiction.
See you guys getting off stage. Dog was done, dude. He was over it.
Brandon, you are flat bringing it, brother.
Thank you, brother.
That's
You're
awesome,
flat
man.
bringing it.
I'm glad you were on the show tonight, man.
Thanks for having
Good
us.
night. I feel
Look at me, I'm
jumping
like,
out of my chair,
I don't
dude.
know
Come
what to
on.
do with my hands.
You guys are, man, your drummer's bringing
Guitar
it
on the
too
floor.
over there.
He don't
Good
mess
golly.
around, man.
He does not.
That bald head. It's a going.
So when did you know that
That you were an asshole.
Man, kind of.
Right around the
This
time my
album,
porn addiction
or-
started.
When I knew this was my calling, yeah, this has been kind of something that I've kind of grown up with from the standpoint of knowing that
Look at that
music
guy's
was my
suit.
passion from a gift standpoint.
He's
or
got them.
whatever.
It's like stonewashed
But,
jeans.
I
No,
grew up in
those are
church
blue,
and,
like
my
blue,
dad
dress
was a pastor,
pants.
and we would travel around with him. My sister would play the piano.
His
and,
pants match his
I was probably 5 or
undershirt, and then he's got
6,
that cream
and,
top, dude.
You know, singing. Didn't know what I was doing at that point, obviously, but except what Dad told me.
And
to do.
band.
So
He does have
you
a little
know,
Theo Vaughn vibe going on.
I didn't know how to play an instrument until I got out of college. My roommate came home with his guitar and gig bag, and I'm like, "What you been doing?" He's like, "I've been leading worship," and I'm like, "What do you mean leading worship?" I grew up in
Watching
church where
porn
it
on
was,
the side,
you
bro.
know,
Leading worship.
yeah, and so I'd never seen a guitar on stage in a church service or whatever. So he's like, "Yeah, for a youth group or whatever." I'm like, "Well, that's really cool because I have a passion to sing." And so I went and bought a guitar, and about 6 months later, I was leading worship for the children's ministry at our church, First Baptist Woodstock at the time.
Yo.
And way before I ever should have been on stage or up in front of people.
What up,
with a guitar,
friends?
Hold
I
on,
was there
just
because-
let's pause and say hello to everybody. What's up, Raiders?
Welcome. We're
How are
watching
you
the
guys
Atlanta
doing?
Live prayer line.
Yeah, this is this was
Damn, look, he's staring right into my soul, dude.
he's staring at people on Instagram.
Holy
Look,
shit.
Everybody look at what he's fucking saying. He's staring at you now. He's looking at you dead in the eye. All the new Raiders coming in. What's up, everybody? Got the Brookstone Bards in the house.
What's up, friends? How you
are you?
doing? Thanks for the raid. We are this is Risky Biscuit Banter tonight, where Logan and I just fucking talk to each other, just catch up for the week, man. It's kind of like a time for Logan and I to kind of catch up,
and we get to talk to the chat a little bit more. It's not just about the the music is great. Don't get us wrong, but
And the funny thing is that tonight I just recently found this video on GodTube of Dog the drummer and I playing guitar and bass in a Christian band that I produced on the Televangelist Network. So about 15 years ago. And so that's what we're doing.
What's up, Blizzy? Welcome in, Blizzy. Yeah, well, you got raided into a channel where me and my homeboy over here, Justin, we just like to laugh and have a good time. And now we're reminiscing. Justin is doing a bit of reminiscing.
Yeah, just reminiscing.
And we were just we were listening to if this guy was gonna admit to his porn addiction.
Why you gotta put that picture up, dude?
That's what I left it on, man. That's how I left it, dude. That's how I left it.
That was good comedic timing there, Logan.
He's looking directly into your soul.
Love you, Mez.
Mez, have a great one, man.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing.
I knew
and so for context also, this is Brandon Scott Smith, the guy I produced his record, and then we ended up playing with him on the Televangelist Network, and I found this old fucking recording of us doing this, and this guy had a porn addiction that he overcame, no pun intended. He probably did overcome quite a bit. And that was like his whole thing, and he couldn't even have a cell phone, or else he would just be watching porn all the time because he just loves it so much. The guy's insatiable. But he also did a record with me that I produced, and I played in his band. So we're just kind of watching. But I will let everybody who is in now know that on Sunday nights we always do a duo thing with Logan and I, and then. Once a month, we have the band come in, and then also at least once a month, we have another guest come in.
And sometimes we have guests here to sit in and talk to us. Like the 19th, BB Jess
is
coming to talk to us. So and then I think in a couple weeks we're gonna get Thuggy. Thuggy was gonna be with us tonight, but she picked up a gig. Because as we know, that's the thing now today.
It had to drive like 18 hours.
Yeah, something crazy. She was driving all night. Which
you
means
know how big Canada is. Holy shit, dude. You can't fucking...
The mooses, dude.
The Mises.
Yeah, the Mises.
I always find it very confusing when the word for something is also the plural.
Gooses?
Man, that's one moose. Oh, that's mini moose.
Lambs?
Isn't moose and moose? Isn't moose the
moose
plural?
And moose.
Moose is the plural of moose.
I don't think that. I mean goose, but geese.
But there's geese. That's what I'm saying. But it's not meese.
What about mouse?
Mice.
Oh yeah. What about seagulls?
That's just you just S at the end.
Seagulls?
No, just a seagull.
And then there's multiple seagulls.
Yeah. Is there another animal that uses the same? Is it just moose?
Well, it can't be octopus.
Octopi.
Moosin?
Is it moosin? There's no fucking way it's moosin.
Dude, it would be so fucking cool if it was moosin though. Seagull plural is assholes.
It's true. A buffalot. Fish.
Fishes, though.
Yeah, but you will just say fish. There was a bunch of fish.
I could see that, yeah.
You don't say there were a bunch of fishes. I mean, you could, but nobody does.
I think it would have to be a contextual thing.
A group of seagulls is called a colony. Eskew. Eskew a fish. A fishy. A fish.
So we were watching this guy's interview.
So yeah, we're gonna watch a little bit more of this, and then we're probably gonna go over crazy animal names.
It's just all about energy.
That's right.
So man, God just put it in my heart from a young age to sing and make music and however possible I can.
Speaking of energy, this last song you guys just did, what's that title?
Come on with that.
Come on with that.
Yeah.
That's
kick ass, brother.
Come on with that.
Yeah, it's interesting because
come on to that.
That song came out of a time in my life.
Talking about coming.
I'm a doer, you know. I got to be busy all the time. As many balls as I can possibly juggle.
The idle hand.
As many balls?
So that kind of tells you. Don't tell me you got 4 boys.
I have 1 boy and 3 girls.
There you go.
They had 4 kids at the time.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I got 3 weddings one day. But anyway, So yeah, I walked into a church service and they were singing.
He is a
It was
doer.
like the one Sunday off that I had because I am a worship leader. And you know,
where are you leading worship now?
right now at Cedar Crest Church in Cobb County. There, Bryant Wright's son George.
Oh, you know this motherfucker was going to Nash,
is the
Vegas,
pastor
dude.
there. But my home church is North Star Church in Kennesaw. There, Mike Lynch.
Kennesaw.
I walked into church at North Star one day. I had the Sunday off, and they were singing, Jesus, I believe in you, and I would go to the ends of the earth. And
He's like, yeah, I know that song.
Jesus,
man,
I
that's my
believe in you, and
favorite
I'll go
one.
To the
You
ends
might
of the
know that
earth, to the ends of the earth. And the Lord just kind of laid me flat out and said, will you sit still for me? Will you just listen to me? Will you just
got some porn?
stop what you're doing and let me do it? And I remember I actually hadn't even found a seat yet. I'd walked into and standing in the back. I remember just breaking down, saying, okay, I will. And that was kind of when we stepped down a little bit from leading regularly. And,
I don't know why I'm so intrigued by what
and
this
through
guy's
that
saying.
process,
There's an
the
ad
Lord
that's
just
about to start in
started birthing
15
that song
seconds.
in my heart, you know, because I want to change the world. I want to, you know, do big things for the Lord, you know. And
Jesus Christ,
God's
dude.
like,
All the innuendos, dude.
I can do the big things.
Hey, Batty.
You do the little things.
That's what he's
and be
saying. He's saying,
obedient
I don't need to
and,
feed 5,000.
just
I don't need to
be
walk on
passionate
water.
about
I
time
don't need to
with me.
raise
Be
the
passionate
dead.
about
What up,
knowing
Dungeon?
me and
We're doing
let
good.
me take care of.
We serve a God that does the impossible things. And he does those things so we can't take credit for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a
fuck
cool
is that
journey
supposed
'cause,
to mean?
You know, that's
Your boys.
on taking care of the family and on.
I think that's it, dude. Is that it for the play-in?
Well, I don't know. Is there
was going to stay with
there a
me.
part
is
two?
the other video on there? I forget how long we did this. I mean, it might have been like boom commercial break.
Let's see if I can find. Let me see if the other video has it.
Something different. It's crazy though that I found. I mean, this has been like, yeah. Is there a new Dune coming out?
It already came out.
It came out already
Yep.
in the movie theaters.
Dune 2.
Didn't it? I thought it was just
Remember
like,
I told you I played my gig last Friday and there were some people that were going to go see it and I was like, oh, I'm going to play all the songs that remind me of sand.
oh, that's right, Sang.
Playing.
When he said I'm a doer. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we all know
That
that's right.
motherfucker was getting it, dude.
Yeah. What you doing? I'm getting it done. That's what I'm doing.
Watch me. I'm gonna call his ass up one day and be like, "Hey man, it's good to see you." And he's gonna be like, "Well, I'll check out your stream." And he's gonna go directly to this one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be the last VOD. Maybe give it like a couple weeks before you reach back out to
And I'm
him.
gonna be like, "I'm so sorry, dude." The sound's turned off.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I was doing. I'm setting it up. So I don't know if this is the same one or not, but we're about to find out. Somebody walked in front of the camera.
Damn it! It was that dude, wasn't it? No, this is a different song. This is the one where some other Christian producer was like, I'm not really sure if that's heretical or if that's like theologically sound.
So patient that you wait for me. More faithful than I
We have like a track running.
The drummer was doing tracks.
Dude, just to see Dog in this scenario.
I know.
He hasn't changed a bit, man. He still just looks like he's having a miserable time. I know you gotta love the and band.
I love And Band. The motherfucker's like,
Ayn Rand band.
you made me to make me. You made me to make me more like you.
What the fuck, dude? Wordplay.
And I swear, like, this other guy was like, I'm not sure that's why God made us. And it was like, it's a big thing in the Christian community that if you come out with a song and it's got like some theologically unsound shit, might be a problem. Might be a fucking prop.
We'll take your ass outside. I'm gonna pour your wine in a different direction.
I think I get a solo in this song.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a rail and fucking play the Christian channel.
I know, man. I think Logan and I should start a fucking whole. Here we go. Let's see. Hell yeah, man!
You fucking kicked in so loud it muted the bass.
Dude,
it phased out the bass.
It did phase it out. I'm actually pretty a pretty good Christian rock solo player, dude. I feel like
1 in 5, man. Wailing for Jesus. I love how you guys are so against Dog Night. Was Dog still vegan?
Dude, we were young, dude. You know what I'm saying? I was like 27 here. You know?
Was Dog eating burgers still? Chicken?
No, he was already vegan. I honestly I don't even think Sagan was born when all this went down.
Wow. All right, Odie.
Uh-huh.
All right, JT.
Wow. Awesome, brother.
Hell yeah,
More
brother.
like you. Amen.
Amen.
Bring it, Daddy-O.
Hey, I want to sample that.
Dude, bring it, Daddy-O.
Bring it, Daddy-O. This is a song about his wife, which is weird that he would play it on the Televangelist Network. He was trying to get some that night. Bring it, Daddy-O. I'm going to clip that. That should be like a fucking thing that we have.
Yeah.
Bring it, Daddy-O.
A fine 29 indeed. Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, let's go.
Bingo guy. We appreciate it.
29 months. It's fucking great. It really has to be a new soundboard clip. We got to remember that. All right, I think you can probably skip past. I don't even know if there's one after this, but that's probably the last one. You guys get the idea. You know what I'm saying? His face he's got a Charlie Kirk face for sure. Just a small area of face.
Charlie Kirk face.
I don't even know if a dog wouldn't even know what it was. Oh, I sent it to him the other day when I found it though. When I said something like "get fucked" or something.
That's funny. Well, that was cool, man. It was cool to go down memory lane with you. I don't know if I have any YouTube. I'm sure I have some YouTube videos of when I played like my first shows. I wonder. Hold on. Let's see.
You got some early Logan Daniels, dude?
Some early Logie D, dude. I still sound the same. It's not any different than what I used to sound like. That's not me. None of this is me.
Wait, go up. Let me see it. Damn, that motherfucker almost looked like you. He got 16 subscribers.
6,310. Logan Daniels 306. There I am. I did the very first live from the archives. From,
look how skinny you were back then,
I was
dude.
super skinny.
How long? Show him that motherfucker. Show. This is when Logan and I were working out at the most, dude.
Good God, man.
Hey, is that a little inspiration there, Logan?
I've been working out.
Is that a little inspiration for you? This is when Logan was doing the intermittent fasting, is what it was.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, y'all? My name's Logan Daniels. I'm gonna play y'all some music here. It was like fucking noon after I'd been out all night, I'm sure.
Yeah. Logan would sign himself up for noon shit all the time. Not me though.
But this was for a something called Creative Loafing here, which is like a free magazine, and that would like that like you put like flyers for shows or classifieds. Where's the meat? At the time, I wasn't eating shit. I was just drinking a lot of Jameson and.
Now we were eating like a motherfucker. We
would
all
eat
at once.
We'd eat once a day.
Remember sometimes we'd go eat Wild Wings? We'd be like, we saved up enough to fucking have a fudge sundae.
I do remember that. And people would be like, you guys are so skinny. It's like, this is the only thing we're doing. How do you eat like that? It's science. Oh.
We'd go somewhere and order like fucking 50 wings. And people were like, what the fuck?
Sorry, Betty. I know. We know it's not good for you. But this was like right before the pandemic. You know?
Was it?
Yeah.
That was probably a year before the pandemic.
Yeah. But let's see. None of those people are me. That guy isn't me.
That's you.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Inception.
Oh, shit, it's us.
Inception, indeed.
Is the thumbnail to this whole thing going to be Brandon Scott Smith on there?
That would be funny. That would be really funny.
Poor bastards.
Yeah, I'd have to like look and see if there's anything else. Oh, here's one that's 16 years ago of me.
We can look up some contraption stuff too and show the real old shit.
Wow, that's me. This was us in Athens. What's up, Vernie?
Sit.
Vernie Edward Allman.
Down. Sit.
The second.
Sit. Down.
Thank you for coming in. We're just kind of traveling down memory lane. This is my band I had with my brother. We called ourselves Defoe. DEFAUX because we thought
William Defoe?
Well, no, it was my brother and I used to work for this company where we would deliver cutting tools to like machine shops and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way to the warehouse, there was a lady who refurbished furniture, and she promoted her shit out on her lawn with this sign that said "info," right, on it. And Matt was like, "Oh, like we should call ourselves Defoe," which was supposed to be, in his mind, not fake. But that's not what it was. And so when people would be like, they'd be like, "The Fake? What the fuck is this band, dude?" And we were like, "Shit." And so I tried to spin it and be like, "Nah, it's Defoe of us." Because there's 4 of us in the band.
Oh, I would have gone with William Defoe.
Well, we had some flyers that had his face on there.
Of course.
It is Logan with some hair. A little bit of hair.
Yeah, you had some hair back then.
Everybody, we are Defoe. Thank you so much.
He has a hat on there, though.
Fuck it. This is in Athens, Georgia, by the way. And we were loud as fuck. We had just gotten this new drummer, too. And he's... Oh, I was wearing I was wearing a sweatband on my arm.
Hell yeah.
Because I would get so sweaty that I'd go. Yeah, Soul Patch Logan. We wrote some cool songs. This song was about this there was a guy I worked with at a fabric warehouse, and he wrote the lyrics to this song. And it's about this guy who had a mutiny on a ship. His name was Admiral Sage.
Little monkey wrench vibe there.
Yeah, very monkey wrenchy. I still have the same baritone-y sort of voice.
You sound the same, yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I still sound the same when I sing. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's just the sound of your voice.
I'm also much younger and smoked a shit ton of cigarettes.
You could do that back then.
Yeah. But this is like
Is
what
that dog playing bass? No.
Dog's Inception, dude. But I'm still friends with that the bass player. His name is Dustin. He's a really good bass player. Plays all over the place. Yeah, because Dog also plays with Justin on bass in the early 2000s. This was definitely shot on a on like a digital camera.
Right on. Nice. Thank you so much.
Still say that shit.
You are in the
Fuck.
They are in the fucking crop top, dude. Remember them days?
Man, I bet there's probably some people in here that do not remember these days, like at all.
Who doesn't remember these days?
Yeah, who doesn't remember the days from back?
Put your hand up if you don't remember if you weren't there for that fucking episode.
This was definitely one of the very first shows I ever played with my brother.
Oh, y'all got some. Who's vaping over on the side, dude?
No, it was a small fog machine, dude.
Nah, dude, that's your fucking that's your trombone player over on the right, vaping it up.
Not this one. Let me see if I can. Oh.
Jeez,
Louise, the arm of my feet,
loose, foot loose. Everybody going for it.
I'm wearing flip-flops on fucking stage, y'all. Like, you think I really understood what the fuck I was doing?
Logan, despite Logan's keen fashion sense these days, there was a time when
I wear sweatpants and baggy shirts.
There was a time when Logan just was like, fuck it. Fuck it, man.
There was a time that I did say that. What's this one?
Them bones.
That's my brother, by the way. He wanted to sing so bad, dude. He was like, "No, fuck that. I want to sing this song." I'm like, "You can sing it, dude." I had my Affliction shirt on. When the full band on again? Probably not till the end of the month. still need to talk to them about when they're going to come sit back in. This place was over in Peachtree Corners. It was called Prague in Motion. And they had a fucking killer stage. Sound system was great. The bar was really cool, but it was in the worst
Nobody
part of town.
would be there.
Nobody would be there. Our drummer at the time, that guy that's playing right now, he was really into reggae, and he didn't know why we had to play songs like this. All right. Enough of that.
Look up some contraption so you can see. I know a lot of people here have heard contraption at the beginning of stuff before, but we did have a couple little videos. Dog's upstairs. Oh, you can't just look up contraption. Look up maybe My Pet Martyr. YR. There you go.
This looks like it might be in the same place.
This is at Sweetwater, I think.
Oh, shit. Opening up for the Amber Brook Band?
I think it's at Sweetwater. Probably. Well, you might have been here on this night. Same blue bass.
Is another buddy of y'all's?
It's Matt.
Sweet.
It was heavy.
Well, there was another band that kind of ran in that circle. Did you guys know the band Quench?
Hell yeah. Homer was in Quench.
He was in Quench?
Yeah.
Maybe that's how I knew him. Because that band was fucking great. Dude.
Yeah,
Their lead singer was
Chris.
awesome.
Chris was their lead singer.
Yeah, he was really good. That guy wrote some really good songs. This was the Gwinnett County special, baby.
It was. Homer's got his damn Tupac thing on. He's saying, "Tell me when, Lord."
We went from televangelist to
Tell me when, Lord.
Tell me when, Lord.
And it just says, "Kneel down, heads bowed." Heads bowed. Kneel down, heads bowed.
Y'all had some real
religious imagery.
Yeah, y'all were just angsty. Yeah, like Batty Cabby says, angsty. You guys had to have been over 21 to when this was going down, right?
Yeah, we're probably like 25, 24, 25.
That bar that this is at, you could smoke in the bar, and everywhere in that bar smoked everywhere.
Yeah.
It was just like, I remember there would be like some nights-
Homer got the Jinkos on and shit.
I remember there'd be nights where we would be in there and I'd be like, I can't be in here for longer than like a couple of hours or I have to step outside.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I drew that.
My own creation, bro. My own creation, bro.
Contraption, dude. I still love that band name. It's still a great band name. We had a little contraption reunion one night recently. Homer came over and Dog and I came down. We just all kind of jammed for a few minutes.
That's not y'all.
Nope.
Is that y'all?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh.
That's when we started calling Matt Black Santa.
I remember that. Or I remember you guys mentioning that to me.
Yeah. And that's obviously our regular. There we go, man. Fucking yeah, no, that was the origin of Black Santa. That's us at the it's actually at the Masquerade. That video. It's us playing Wet Dream at the Masquerade. I'm the skim of milks.
I'm the skim of milks.
The fuck is that supposed to mean? Anyways, good stuff.
You thought it was a dryer sheet in his hair?
Good stuff.
It was a bandana.
A bandana.
It was a
Welcome to the land of bandana.
A bandana. Oh.
Yeah, why you come in so fucking hot, perp? The fuck's going on? I can come in talking about I'm the skim of milk. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
I'll tell you what.
Came in fucking swinging.
Yeah, dude.
You're fucking catching Homer. I'm looking at Homer. You're catching Logan and fucking making him say shit about himself. Fucking like.
Yeah, that fucks me up every time. I have learned to just keep my mouth shut, read, and before I start getting mouthy.
The fucking Danny emote's hilarious, dude.
It's beautiful.
It's a good looking man. No, not sexy Danny. What do you mean? Do you mean just Danny? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, which, by the way, Danny's coming down, y'all. Mm-hmm. Next Sunday. This coming Sunday. This coming Sunday, Danny will be here in this studio. We're gonna be singing. It's gonna be a trio that night. So it'll be fun.
Dr. Pepper, zero shugs.
I had to, dude. Hand me one if they're cold. Oh wait, no, I still got one.
Oh. They're cold.
I still got one. I do need to get Matt down here for a trio night. Matt's been steady looking for some gigs here in Georgia. We both have to put a reel together. Vindictive Quaker, a warrior's drink indeed. Oh, shit, I ain't got... Are you ready for some football? Wasn't even turned on, dude. What the fuck? So, yeah, it's a night. Although we did spend a good hour doing that. Tonight, what were we going to do? We had something that we were going to... It's always a surprise here. Do you think you could force Dog to do anything? You can ask him.
You can't force him.
But you can't force him.
But you can just tell him what's going on.
Yeah, you could be like, I need you here. And he'll be like, okay.
Then you could just be like, hey, show up here. We're doing this.
Mm-hmm. And if it involves like, hey, we're going to play.
Hey, look, we got Thuggy stickers.
Oh, yeah, we did get Thuggy stickers, everybody.
I don't know if you can see it.
Maybe they see it better on mine. Hold on. Hello, my name is Thuggy. Shit.
Shit. Oh, goddamn.
Oh, God damn it. No, yeah. Oddly enough, Thuggy's Christmas card with her Christmas stickers finally got to us.
About time.
About time.
About time. I'm gonna put it on my iPad.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Thuggy, this right here and the card that she sent, which by the way, look at how fucking cool this fucking googly-eyed card is. This is Thuggy. Right? Fucking Thuggy is like just super fucking creative. And there's a note on the back here.
Oh, we've known each other for so long
And
now,
I'm not gonna read. There is a special note.
I remember the first time that Logan was like, dude, have you checked this chick out? She's fucking awesome.
I was like, this is so unique. And that's where Thuggy lives. On the side of the tower.
Now, nobody else will know what's there, but you guys will know.
Y'all are all in on it. You know the deal. What's that over there, you say?
You guys can bring it up. You can bring it up to other people in the chat. Be like, hey, that sticker of Thuggy over there. What, you can't see it?
Yeah, you can't see it. It's there.
You can't fucking see it?
There's 3 L's in the word gullible. Yeah, where's Thuggy?
Yeah, it's like Where's Waldo? Mm-hmm. But we always have a
hidden
miniature Thuggy that you have to find. Yeah, I wanted to actually go over a couple. I was going to take a hit.
I could put it back here. On the monitor?
On the monitor, yeah. It might melt off of there. You know how monitors be getting.
Hot shit. There on my shoe.
Up on my shoe. Man, what sucks is that because I'm on a different computer that doesn't show it, it's like
you have to send it to me.
I can't pull up the stuff
that you want to pull up. You have to send it to me.
I know.
How we can remedy this. There's got to be a remedy.
We could feed it back into. It could be a source. We would just have to use one of the other camera plugs. Easy peasy. You wouldn't get any sound from. Well, no, you wouldn't get any sound from it. But we wouldn't need sound if it was just
Justin and I were already like there. I remember one of the very first days we were streaming. I was like, Justin, why isn't there a way to have 2 cursors?
There's not.
At the same time.
And it's because every Windows license can only be used by one person at a time. So there was a case recently of a solitary killer whale, and it was filmed hunting and killing a great white shark.
Oh, I heard about this.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you tell the story. I'll use the head.
Scientists said it was unprecedented and showed the exceptional predatory skills of the killer whales. 2 orcas in particular off South Africa's coast have been observed before working together to hunt and kill sharks, including great whites. I mean, if they can fucking take out a great white shark, because you got to think the great white's is going along like, nothing can really fuck with me. You know, I'm good to go. And then these 2 fucking orcas come out of nowhere and just mangle it. They're not used to being the prey. You know what I'm saying? What's going on here? That's why I don't go swimming in the sea. It's not some shit I want to do. There's just too much like crazy shit like that going in there. It's just not my, some people are like, I really want to go out to the sea. I really want to be on a boat in the water, sailing around. There's a sense of freedom associated with it. People, obviously, lots of people wanted to go on boats into the sea, or else we wouldn't be where we are today. The tragically hip killer whale tank. I know about tragically hip. They're fucking Canadian royalty. Disruptions in the balance of apex predators can often affect other species. Endangered African penguins could face increased predation by Cape fur seals if the fur seals are not being eaten by white sharks. So they're saying if they start just absolutely fucking hunting down these sharks,
It's over.
it could be over. Yeah, the penguins.
The penguins, not the great white, or the
orcas.
orcas.
They're saying if the orcas are fucking up great whites and the great white population goes down, like if these fucking orcas figure out that they could just take out a great white whenever they want and start hunting them basically for that tasty great white shark meat. Shark fin soup. And isn't there something about like sharks just like taking the livers out of stuff or something?
They only want the liver.
Yeah, they just go up and they're like, ah.
Oh, it's because it's like that's where the blood at.
It's got all the iron and shit in it.
That's where the blood is.
But yeah, basically, like, it's kind of like if you take out a predator, then that predator can't kill the other thing, which is a predator of another thing, and the shit gets all out of balance. It's a delicate balance.
There is a delicate balance in this world, and I don't know how else to describe it. But you gotta make sure that your left is has a right.
Australia knows. Australia remembers. So for the past 25 years, Phillies fans have considered Dollar Hot Dog Night among the best ballpark promotions.
I also heard about this and how they. I watched Perlman.
In a punny turn of events, the team has now decided it's the worst. Listen,
I've never been a Phillies fan.
They have officially ended the dollar promotion, the dollar Thursday promotion, replaced dollar dogs on select dates with 2-for-1 deals in April. And the change was made based on the organization's ongoing commitment to provide a positive experience for all fans in attendance. Well, what wasn't positive about it, Logan? Well, what wasn't fucking positive is that armed with projectile Frankfurters, some unruly Phillies fans began chucking their favorite Hatfield meat. Chucking their meat, dude, during a game last year, and the dogs soared like cans of corn throughout the stands and onto the field. The demand for the discount dogs also led to clogged lanes, if not arteries, on the concourse, and the cramped spaces led to security and safety concerns. So these people were basically like, hell, man, I spend $10 on dollar hot dogs, and I can launch these motherfuckers out on the field. Not a problem.
Hey, Heather.
Once again, ruining it for everybody.
I'll tell you what, yeah, I mean, nothing. I would expect nothing less from the Philly fans.
Are they new? Well, it's always sunny there, right?
The television show would say so, but
you would not say that.
I would not say that. No.
Why not?
I don't know. I just get that. I don't know, man. Just looking at her. Ugh.
There was a pigeon suspected of being a Chinese spy.
A pigeon?
A pigeon. In India. And it's just recently been released after being detained for 8 months, cleared of all charges.
The pigeon.
A pigeon.
The pigeon.
They detained a pigeon.
How did they detain it?
I think they just
chained a leg.
Put a little ball and chain on its leg. I hear that pigeons are like. I saw something the other day where somebody on Reddit was like, are you allowed to just go catch a pigeon? And everybody's like, yeah, I fucking guess if you want to, but like,
well, it's the same.
What are you gonna do with it?
I feel like the southern version of that question is it okay to eat squirrel or roadkill?
He didn't say anything about
roadkill.
He didn't say anything about eating it.
It is legal to eat roadkill.
Well, he didn't say anything about eating it.
I'm just saying, but if you're gonna catch it,
he wanted to take it home as a pet. And they were like,
I mean, anything can be a pet.
They were like, don't do it. Yeah, we learned that with pet rocks in the 80s.
Or Tamagotchis in the 90s.
Tamagotchis are the pet rocks of the 90s. Yeah, but I don't think
Tamagotchi.
from what I understand, there's like not a bunch of meat on the pigeons. It's not like you have like all of a sudden you have like a little chicken or something, you know?
Yeah, it definitely reminds me of that scene in Oh Brother Where Art Thou, where he's like Gopher Everett. That's my impression of like having a pigeon as a pet or eating a squirrel. It's like eating a gopher or a snake.
People eat snakes. Mm-hmm. Ricky Tikki Tavi, dude.
That was a ferret.
That's a mongoose.
Mongoose. Ferrets are the mongoose of the West. Is a mongoose bigger than a ferret? Is that the difference?
I don't think they're really
Like a marmot?
I guess they're both marmots.
Yeah.
Are they both
Nice
marmots?
marmot. Nice fucking marmot.
No, ferrets were the things that the Beastmaster had.
Okay.
You know, and he would be like, "Go do the thing that I need you to do," and the ferrets would be like, "Ferrets fucking stink." I bet mongooses fucking stink too, but mongooses are a little badass. I feel like a mongoose is like a tiny badger.
Well, I mean, but they're of course they're badass because they take on cobras. The only thing that can defeat a cobra.
Well, not the only thing, but yeah.
Only thing that is like of natural cause.
No, you ever seen a secretary eagle?
A secretary eagle?
Mm-hmm. Okay, there was a time where
do you remember?
I saw this documentary on the Filipino monkey-eating eagle. And it's like this giant fucking, because you know eagles are raptors.
Yes.
Okay.
Flying.
It's like this giant fucking. They found basically a nest and watched this. I forget what the exact name of, but they're called like the monkey eating eagles or whatever. They're gigantic and they literally will swoop down and just fucking like grab a monkey and be like mine. And
what size monkey though?
A big fucking monkey, dude. A big look up monkey eating Filipino. Don't look that up. Look up monkey eating eagle. Don't look up monkey eating Filipino. It's probably might pull up some of that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you see that fucking thing?
I do.
Look at that thing. You see that fucking, look at that. Yeah, get up in there. Look at that crazy ass head it's got. They're gigantic. Look at him.
Look at him looking at you.
Look, he's about to get that monkey there on the left. Look at him.
Oh, he is about to nab the monkey.
Yeah.
Nab the monkey.
That's Photoshop, dude. No way. That's fucking for real.
We were like, yeah, dude, that's
look at the size of that fuking thing.
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, you never really feel like you would be afraid of a bird. But if you because I used to love going to the zoo when we lived over there, right? We had that membership and stuff. And my favorite part, and it was always toward the end, was going and seeing the bald eagle, because the bald eagle would just fucking be like, he's giant. He's a fucking giant bird.
Bald eagles are like small compared to these guys.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever I could not imagine having to fucking fist a cuff.
Well, here's the thing. So I think it's on YouTube. I think anybody can look up the documentary. It's actually really fucking cool. It's worth watching because you get to watch one like essentially be born and like grow up and then go on its own. But so they obviously had all these cameras set up. And there was one time that one of the cameramen had to like go up the tree to do something. They thought that the mom was gone. Mom came back and started fucking attacking this dude who was on a wire up on this tree and like swooping into it like, rah! like he was like, no, I'm gonna fucking die. The bird's like, that's a big monkey I'm about to eat.
Yeah. Oh, man, my kid's going to fucking eat for a month. My kid's going to eat good for who the hell? What's going on? Axie Mom,
what's up?
3. Thank you so much, Axie Mom, for that tier 3. That's a big old bumping.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. So, yeah, that is a dinosaur. But, I mean, just look at the wingspan on that. Okay, so now what I want you to do, because I don't necessarily want to sit around and watch this thing eat monkeys. It's kind of gruesome. But look at the wait, go back real quick. Oh, what happened? What happened? I guess it's Yeah, there was one down there. That was just a picture that I saw that looked fucking cool with another guy. Yeah, no, maybe that wasn't it. But they look wild, dude. Look at that one all hunched over and shit. On the left.
Is that one?
Look on the left there. That's just a drawing.
A drawing.
A drawing. Look all the way to the left.
That one?
Below it. That one below it. You see it's like that one looks mad as hell. Look at that. That thing's got a hairdo, man.
He does have a hairdo.
Thing's got a fucking hairdo. Okay, so now look up Secretary Eagle.
Secretary Eagle.
Okay. These Secretary Eagles are big. They're tall. They're tall as hell. And they don't like swoop down to kill shit. They use their feet. And they'll just be like, bah, bah. Then they fucking kill snakes, dude. And they're gigantic too. If you look up a video of look at that fucking thing.
He looks like he'd stomp your ass.
He stomps so hard, dude.
The talon. The talon chart. All right, let's look.
Yeah. Look at that fucking thing. So get a video up of it because these things are fucking insane. So anyways, I went down the raptor hole. Is that what the kids are calling it? Look at this fucking thing.
So.
Look at this thing.
Don't let this bird's looks distract you. The secretary bird has some serious kick.
Why didn't it?
Okay.
Hi, I'm Danielle, and you're watching Animal Logic. The secretary bird is one of the most...
A special ability. They can squirt their feces.
Why not stop it right there, dude? What the fuck? Why did that happen?
Look at that.
These tall birds are
4.2 feet
at just about
tall.
4 kilograms. Their hollow bones help them get very tall and statuesque without making
So they
them
pretty
too
much
heavy
just
for
chill
flight.
on the ground looking for snakes and shit. They kill
They
snakes.
can fly at heights of up to 3,000 meters.
I mean,
but
they'd be
they're
flying
not
too,
quite
of course,
as
but-
graceful as their aquiline cousins. But when you look this fly on land, there's little reason to leave the ground.
Yeah, dude, fucking
These killer queens have been turning heads for thousands of years.
of snakes that they're about to
ancient
pounce on.
They
Egyptians
pounce on
admired
these
them.
fucking snakes,
Bas
dude.
reliefs depicting secretary birds were recently discovered
Oh, yeah,
at
I
the
can see that.
Temple of Hatshepsut.
Oh yeah, it
The
looks
amazing
just
thing
like
is
it.
that there are no secretary birds
Oh
in
God in
Egypt.
a napkin.
The artists were so awestruck by their beauty that they carved the beautiful birds in stone for posterity.
European naturalists were also struck
Why
by
they
their elegance.
why they circle all those birds that weren't the bird?
They were originally named Sagittarius,
Hey, that's
which is
me.
Greek for archer, because of their refined and deliberate gait. As well as for their head feathers, which resemble the arrows sticking out of an archer's quiver.
I can see that.
Nobody knows for sure how the name changed from Sagittarius to the less impressive secretary bird. The leading theory
Hey,
is
take
that
this
they
note.
reminded English naturalists of their secretaries, who
Oh, yeah,
used
that
to use
guy.
goose quill pens and put them in their hair when they were not writing.
Maybe so.
The other theory is that it comes from the Arabic word sakaret er, which means hunter bird. But please forgive my pronunciation. I can't pretend that I know how to do that correctly.
Look at this thing. Yum.
Oh,
And it might be a more accurate name. Everything about their biology
Chew your fucking-
is designed for
Holy
hunting dangerous
shit!
prey, particularly
Look at this.
venomous snakes. They have legs for days, but they're stomping machines that kick with deadly
They
accuracy.
do. They're like,
When they find
get
a
out of here,
snake,
motherfucker.
secretary birds go
I'm about
for
to
the
get
head
you.
Look.
and stomp with ferocious
Boom.
speed.
That's how they kill
Their
shit.
stomps can produce forces of 20 kilograms. That's 5 times greater than their
I
body
love
weight.
it, dude.
Their fashion-forward plumage serves as a distraction.
Just, gah,
When
gah.
hunting, they shake their tail feathers and wings to get the snake's attention away from their legs to prevent them from biting them.
Some reports even suggest that they're at least partially immune to snake venom.
As a secondary safety measure, their
Dun,
contact
dun,
time
dun,
with the
dun, dun,
snake
dun.
is just about 15 milliseconds. That's
down,
faster
motherfucker.
than the blink of an eye, and more importantly, faster
Stomp,
than a
stomp,
snake's reaction
stomp.
time. Just call them Foot of the North Star.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Their beautiful eyes have luscious eyelashes. These are modified feathers that filter debris when they're stomping. and
Dude,
kicking
what in the
dust.
fuck? This is
Maybe
why I
it's an
love.
evolutionary trait
This is why I
developed
think
over
that
hundreds of
the world is
thousands
a
of
great
years
place.
to protect their most
Is because there's
important
things like this
sensory
that
organ.
exist.
Or maybe it's Maybelline.
I had never heard of a fucking secretary
any
bird till I
case,
went
they
till I
have
saw
the
that
prettiest
Filipino
beavers in
monkey
the
eating
animal
eagle, and I went
kingdom.
down and I was like,
With these extravagant looks,
I was like, look
you'd
at some
expect
other
them to be
eagles,
avian
dude.
Casanovas, but they're really more like Romeos and Juliets. During courtship, males perform
We're about
an
to see 'em
elaborate
fuck.
flight display.
Oh,
If a female likes them, they'll form a monogamous couple and will build a large nest on an acacia tree.
that's a big ass nest.
The nests are
That's
about
way up there.
2.5 meters wide.
The size of that
spacious enough
fucking
for the
nest,
two
dude.
secretary birds and a couple
That
of
looks like a
babies.
right cozy place.
To feed their babies.
Wait, that's like
secretary
2x4s
birds
in
carry
there. That
food
can't
in
be
their
real.
mouths rather than with their talons.
we helped.
Their legs are deadly stomping machines, and their talons are sharp enough
They're
to
eating a
shred
bug,
prey
too.
to pieces. But their feet are not
The
strong
bug's like,
enough
oh
to carry
shit.
the prey.
I'm being trapped. I'm being trapped.
Motherfucker was just like,
Fortunately, even though they can lay up to 4 eggs, usually only 2 babies survive. They have to compete with each other for the food that their parents bring home.
Ew, they fucking cough up this food for you,
The
son.
youngest one usually starves to death.
Oh, that's nice.
Fratricidal conflict is also known as Cainism.
Yeah, Cainism. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Parental care doesn't end at the nest.
After 80 days, the babies fledge and leave the
Filipino
nest.
monkey eating
But the
eagle's not a
parents
sentence I
stick
thought I'd
around
hear
until the
today.
young learn how to hunt for themselves. Once they're fully grown and pretty,
You're about to go kill
they'll
that
disperse
fucking-
and start their own beautiful
Go
families.
kill that cheetah.
He's like, I see you
What
cheated.
animals
gonna stomp
we'll
on
talk
that
about
cheetah.
next? Please let me know in the comments and be sure to subscribe.
Okay.
See, that's pretty cool. So I think that the biggest eagle of all time is obviously Don Henley, but outside of
That was a good. You were waiting on it.
but outside of that, it's the harpy eagle. I think it's called the harpy eagle.
Harpy.
Queen of the
You
harpy.
queen of the harpy, she is. Good night, Library Barry.
Night library.
What's up, Chappie? How's it going?
All my homies hate Don Henley. Yeah, I mean it's pretty fucking intense. And now if you look up, I think it's the harpy eagle, but I think it's the biggest one. I think it's the largest eagle. If I'm not, if my memory's fucking looks like a real fucking killer, dude.
This motherfucker says monkey killer on it, dude.
Wait, is that the Filipino? Hold on, let me do a little research over here.
That thing is huge. Look at how big that thing is. What?
Yeah, that's not the Filipino. I mean, oh, that's the shoebill. Look at that shoebill stork.
This one?
Look at that fucking thing. Kind of monstrosity, dude.
That's cool though.
2075, yeah, 2075.
20. Which, by the way, dude, March 30th, it's going down. It is going down here at the Risky Biscuit channel.
Oh
What am
yeah,
I looking up.
So it looks like the giant Philippine eagle is is actually the largest, but the harpy and Stellar's sea eagles, because the harpy eagle is supposed to be a sea eagle, outweighs them. So Stellar's sea eagle with a wingspan of 8 feet.
This thing, the world's largest eagle.
Yeah.
One such
Yeah, like Axiom, it like weighs more, but the Philippine has a larger wingspan.
place is the Sea of Okhotsk in far eastern Russia.
Apparently, the Stellar Sea Eagle
This
has
is the
the
island of
largest
Tara.
wingspan, though.
Throughout the long Arctic winter, it's encircled by ice. But as spring approaches,
What's up, Joker?
begins to break up, and seabirds that have spent
Saying the
winter
shoe bill makes the
feeding out on
creepiest sound.
far to the south
When it chatters?
begin to return.
That's a little dodo bird.
No dodo bird.
Its isolated position and
Was that a-
steep cliffs make Talan a perfect nesting site. The tufted puffins arrive
Yeah,
first.
the puffins. man.
Anthony
These
Crane.
are the Pacific
I know an
puffin,
Anthony
one of the
Crane.
spectacular Atlantic species.
Let me hear
Horned
your
puffins
coffee
soon
talk.
follow.
You coffee talk.
In all,
Look at that
14
fucking weird ass
species
thing,
return to
dude.
Talan each spring.
Puffins,
In just a
dude.
few weeks,
Inside
the once
joke.
silent cliffs come alive
For your
with
friend
the calls
Anthony
of 4
Crane?
million breeding seabirds.
My friend Anthony Crane? Are you Anthony Crane?
So Adam from Stokeswood's like deathly afraid of birds, dude. It's like a nightmare for him. He doesn't like them because they're twitchy. He says they're all twitchy. He's like, I don't like them because they're twitchy.
You just never know where they're gonna go.
One time we stopped in a parking lot at a gas station with a bunch of birds, and I like threw some potato chips on the ground. They all came to us, and he was like, ah.
That is the key to coordinating their breeding.
The motherfuckers had nice little eyelashes. Did you see that?
By
Looks like they had
nesting
been- had some
and
work
laying
done.
together,
Coffee
ensure
talk.
that
Yeah,
most
I remember
birds will
talking
leave
about
the
this.
nest
We
with
I talked to Hot Dave
This is the
last
way they
night
spread
and told
the
him that I
impact
wanted to
of
bring
temperatures.
Jacob and him on
Look at that fucking
Tuesday.
thing. Look at that
The
fucking thing.
world's largest
Dude.
eagle, Steller's sea eagle.
What
The
the
third as
fuck,
big
dude?
again as a golden. Throughout the summer, the eagles hunt.
Dude, when you're that
Talan's
big and you're just
towering
flying, there's really nothing that can really fuck with you. You know?
Yeah.
Motherfucker barely got to move its wings, dude. It's just like, that's how I roll. I just fly
Riding
like
on the
this.
updrafts, they patrol the top of the cliffs, looking out.
They're just hovering.
Ventures too far from the rock face.
They're trying to eat them other birds.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, they would be fun on here. I think Jacob would be fucking hilarious on here.
Stoops with the aerial agility of a falcon.
Damn, dude, all my other birds are like, no shit.
We gotta go. Yo, we got 12 birds over on Instagram being like, don't ever go to Granville Market in British Columbia unless you want to get attacked by seagulls. Yeah, birds are fucking kick ass.
Dinosaurs, man. Fucking dinosaurs, man. But look at
Maybe-
that thing.
How
Look at
how
this.
much bigger it is than everything
Eagle
else.
Doesn't give up.
It's going to get one of them. It's hungry.
Hey, man, I'm hungry, man.
Oh, shit.
And
Yoink.
it has got one.
Hey, thanks for the ride, man. I appreciate it. If you could just drop me off over here, man. No, that's my house. Yeah, that's my house.
Yeah, you just passed my house, man.
That's my house. What's this? Wait, say your name first. Is this my Uber?
Say your name first. Nice.
Anyways, in the wild, wild world of things that we do, this is part of it.
I like that. I like this sort of chat. This is not like it was last week where we talked about philosophy of different sorts.
Where's your thing at, Biscuit?
I guess really it was the ultimate question to bring it back around from last week is, do those birds have souls? Hey, where are you going? I was like, is that my question?
Why are you whining at me then?
Is he out of water? Does your boy need water? He got his bone.
Come on. Let's check your water.
Eagle Destroyer? I love that fucking name. What the fuck? Oi to you. You got your fucking profile picture is a picture of Danzig. That's fucking badass. Oh my god, that's so badass. Oh, fucking great. Thank you for coming in. Please, for the love of God, give us a follow. That was funny. Yeah, I mean, I think that they have. I think that those birds have souls.
Why is that?
Because they're looking out for their young, dude. They gotta. They have to love something, man. I feel like if they love something,
Set it free.
no, they want to take
That's
care
what Sting
of it.
said.
It's not the expression.
You know, Logan,
Anything hard to do is worth doing.
Yeah, you know what Logan said to me earlier?
I mean it.
Logan and I were just having a discussion, not about anything in particular, but it was just this thing we were talking about, the best way to go about doing it. And we had differing views. And I was like, well, you think that might be a little harder? And he's like, anything that's hard to do is worth doing. And I was like, that's not the saying. That's not how it goes.
It is a saying.
Is there a saying?
Yo, thank you for the 100 bits.
Is that a saying?
I think so.
Anything that's hard to do is worth doing?
I heard it in a song somewhere, so it's got to be a saying.
No, I think it's anything worth doing is worth doing right. Or if it was easy, everybody be doing it.
I've heard that one.
Right. But not because it's difficult.
Anything hard to do, anything that's difficult to do is worth doing in the end.
Logan Daniels.
Yeah. Even if I'm the only one that ever says it throughout the history of man.
Anything that's hard is worth doing. Then I whip my dick out.
Not like your boy. Hey, Biscuit.
Oh, the chickens in Key West are cool.
Oh, man, we should go. Davin was down there.
Was he?
Playing a bunch, yeah.
At the Green Parrot?
No, I don't know where he was playing. He was playing at that friend of ours, Stan. You remember that old guy, Stan, that used to hang out in Buckhead?
Stan, yeah.
He moved to Key West and opened up like 3 bars down there.
We should go down there.
We should, dude. Like he'll let us come down there and play.
You want to?
But we have to do it for 2 weeks straight. It's like a 2-week straight gig.
Let's go do it.
All right. Chat, you're coming with us to Key West.
Yeah, and we'll stream our gigs. How would everybody be down with that if Logan and I went down to Key West for 2 weeks and did gigs?
And you guys would come to every gig because you have to play like 2 sets a day or some shit like that.
When we did the Green Parrot, we did a week long, and it was 3 sets a day. 3 2-hour sets a day.
Yeah, if we go down there and play in Key West, we could totally like just be like, yeah, we would promote it. You guys, if y'all go to Key West and do your thing, y'all could totally meet up.
Nothing in the world is worth having or worth doing unless it means effort, pain, difficulty. I've never in my life envied a human being who led an easy life. I've envied a great many people who led a difficult lives and led them well. There you go. That's pretty close.
See? And that says the same thing that
Theodore
I'm saying.
fucking Esquire.
Preston
Esquire.
Roosevelt, who is my favorite president. He's my president.
Yeah? How so?
No, well, he was the one that started national parks, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, we should go do that.
Yeah, I'll hit Stan up.
Hit Stan up.
I'll
Stan
see
the man.
I'll see what he's got.
Yeah, see what he can do because I might be able to get in touch with the people at the Green Parrot too, and they have a band house they put you up in.
Got to get a band together, don't we? We are the band.
For the Green Parrot maybe, but do you put a band together for the other stuff?
No, it was just Davin by himself.
Nah, just do duo shit. Fuck that.
I'm sure that there's probably people down there that are just like, I'll come and fucking boop, 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 boop on you. Like somebody's got like conga drums or something, you know?
Maybe so. I mean, you think we could talk? I can't talk dog into going away for 2 weeks. He'd never do that.
Have you ever done a video showing the BTS of your setup? We talked about making that video. There is a lot of stuff.
There is, and we actually just recently kind of got everything how we wanted it.
Yeah. I have a feeling like that it's going to be like one of the first YouTube videos we put out. Or if there's something in particular that you wanted to know about our setup, we would be happy to talk about it. What's up, Hammy?
What's up, hamster?
Hot hamster sandwich, dude. Hand me that hot hamster sandwich.
Oh, man.
Oh, Dog would hate life, dude. He'd be like, "What?"
He would do it if we got paid well. He'd do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you would be like, "Hey, man, we're getting paid this much every day for 2 weeks straight. Can you make it happen?"
Because he'd work during the day, or we could probably do like a duo set during the day, and then at night we'd have to play as a band.
We'll talk to him. We'll see what's up. That would be fun to have a fucking Risky Biscuit band on location stream like Key West 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like we fucking just
and it's just like constant streaming. Like we do like so many streams.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's for our YouTube content too. Really, that was kind of like what we were waiting for, was to kind of get the stuff happening. It's been a long. We were just talking about this recently. It's been a long process. And realistically, like when I started putting this whole thing together for the band, I didn't have anybody else to look to, you know what I'm saying? So I had to like figure a bunch of shit out and like how we were going to do this. And we were talking about how we built it up this one way, and then like a month later, I'd be like, all right, Logan, I got to take the studio part together. We're doing this new thing. And then like every time it would just get like a little bit more. And now really since we've been here, like since before we came here, I've had the studio set up so that it just works every time. I guess the one thing we did is we got everybody these. Was that super loud for you? I'm sorry, Logan.
Fuck me.
I'm sorry, Logan.
Holy shit.
I wonder why it's so loud for you.
Haley, what's that's not so bad, but this God Haley, oh shit, you're getting quite the show. And of course the ad just started too.
Yeah.
As soon as I wanted to ask Haley the question,
Thanks,
what their band
Batty.
was.
Appreciate that, Batty. We've Logan and I have worked hard on all of this stuff to get it where it is, to make it this so that when
still working hard on it,
so that when we want to come down and stream, it's a relatively smooth process on the technical side, as far as like everything just kind of working, which is pretty nice.
It definitely makes it a lot easier to expand, but the expansion is still like. You guys probably wouldn't notice a lot of the expansion just because we test it, and then if it doesn't work, we try to refine it so we don't make it a big deal until it's like we're like, oh, okay, I've tested it a couple times, I'm making it a big deal. 18 songs and plus 3 if you could pay for it. I know. Different times, man.
When we first started doing this, Logan and I spent all of our unemployment money buying all this shit. And the rest of it, some of it, we're still fucking paying off.
Oh yeah, but it's like I've told Justin before. This is a I don't know. This is just a form of entertainment that I have never tried before.
Logan didn't even know what the fuck Twitch was.
I had no idea what it even meant to be a streamer, and now I have. Just in the past 4 years have accepted that's just something that's like a part of me now. Like it feels good to be able to have this sort of outlet. I mean, I stream my gigs on my own channel. I would have never ever thought to even start to do that if it hadn't been for this sort of thing. So there's a lot of different things that I could that I have to say I'm really grateful to know how to do now that I'm in this space. So yeah, so Haley, what if are you still in the chat? What's your band? Where are you guys from? Can we look you up?
Get her done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of fun. There's I'm learning a new skill every single time. I do get very fucking frustrated with how much I do have to learn all the goddamn time.
Yeah, when I remember I used to tell Logan, because he'd be like, oh, what about this and about this? And I'm like, yeah, man,
Wait, you live in Atlanta? That's where we're at.
That's where we live. That's where we live.
Wait, you're in Atlanta?
You can't live here too. It's us.
We're the Atlanta people. ATL, baby, let's go.
Wait, is the second inversion when you start on the 5th?
Yeah, the 5th is on the top. Secondinversion.org. Is that you?
It's a musical project dedicated to rethinking classical music. Is that you?
Ooh.
Oh, 513, which is also the Cincinnati area code. So second inversion, you're talking about Rethink Classical? 108 videos.
What up, Black Raptor?
Black Raptor, we were just fucking looking at raptors.
We were. Large, 8 feet.
We spent like
wingspans.
We spent like half an hour looking at fucking raptors.
Batty Cabby, be good. Be safe out there, Ubering.
See you, Batty.
The second inversion. Let's look this up here.
Okay.
I got you.
There's somebody just called second inversion. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh, nice. Basement Jammers. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, we need to get you fucking hooked up. I'll tell you what.
The three of y'all?
Today I'm going to be taking you back and showing you.
Let's look here. Is this it? This is it, right? Clips of our jams. Let's see the shorts. Oh, here we go. Oh, your setup's great.
You should come by come by and jam with us. If you're in Atlanta, come.
Yeah, if you guys are in the ATL, what's up?
Come drop by the stream. You guys can come here and fucking jam if you want to.
We'll give you a tour. We'll let you see what you got. What the hell is going on? Black Raptor, 2 months with that Prime, baby. Let's go. Thank you so much.
We're set up to have 5 people in here.
I love that Waffle House little poster you got.
Come play sax.
Yeah, come play sax with us.
What the hell? I
Cool.
did a little alto sax in middle school.
I always wanted to be a saxophone player in middle school, but everybody else wanted to be one too, so I became a bass player.
I could probably bust out a scale. You know what I'm saying?
Bleeding Gums Murphy over here. That's what it's going to be. This is great.
Yeah, listen, if you do ever want to come check out the setup and even appear on stream and just hang out and play on stream with us.
Can we play Careless Whisper?
You're good to go for that. And then I'd literally show you everything that I'm doing to set this whole thing up. I think you'd be surprised to see how it's all set up.
This is really cool. Thank you for popping into our stream this evening. Kilby Girl by the Backseat Lovers. I don't know if I did.
I have not. I know for a fact I have not because I would have probably remembered that.
Just Haley, if you just want to whisper Risky Biscuit Band, we could start a conversation about it.
Yeah. We have guests. Part of us setting this whole thing up was to be able to bring guests in whenever we want, because we've always had, throughout the 4 years we've been doing this, we've always had guests come in and play with us and made some good friends. That's how we know Danny. Danny's like one of our best friends now.
Yeah, there's other musicians, too, that are from Atlanta that are on here. There's Jennifer Jess. She's in Atlanta. There is Mildly Aggressive Folk. They are also in Atlanta. So there's some other streamers too that you can go and check out what they've got going on and see how their setup is and see if it kind of relates to you as well. Matt Corey was that when he was in the Three Nerds band? I can't remember what the name of that band was. Oh, Odie, you gifted out a sub. Thanks for gifting out the sub, yo.
Yeah, hell yeah. If you just got here, yeah, for sure. Yeah, do it. Hit us up. Hit us up. No problem.
There's some. Both Justin and I have been playing music in Atlanta for fucking 20 years. We know a lot. There's at least some scenes that we can point you to, if anything.
Yeah, there's definitely some work here. Especially, I mean, horn players can get work here for sure.
Shoot, man, we have one friend of ours who books gigs at the Braves games, and they're always looking for horn players to play like on the corners over at the Braves games and stuff, and that's really good money.
That is true.
All you have to do is just sit there and just play whatever, just sound good, play some common melodies and stuff.
I was fucking banking during those fucking Braves gigs, dude. During the World Series, I was.
Oh yeah, that was huge.
I came back with like $1,100 in cash from the weekend.
Yep.
I was like, fucking hey, dude. I was getting paid like $300 a day and made like $1,100 over the weekend. I was like, this was a hell of a weekend.
Yeah, you can make some good stuff.
Turns out when people are fucking hammered at a World Series, they just got cash on them.
I mean, they've already spent that much money, they might as well.
Yeah, they're just like, and they're like, you can't accept tips. And I was like, they said you can't accept tips, but you also can't refuse them. So basically they just don't want you interacting with them at all.
That was definitely the one thing.
Well, they're like, you can't you can't ask for tips, but you also can't be like, no, because they don't want anybody to feel good or bad.
Yeah. So what you would do is you would just have you'd have like your book bag sitting off to the side, like right next to you,
and you shove all the money in there,
or you just have it kind of open.
Yeah.
And as soon as because you also get like kids, they're going to the baseball game, so you get these kids, they're bringing up $1. Yeah, you're gonna be like, no, kid. Fuck your $1.
Yeah, get that dirty fucking dollar out of
here. But you've been blowing your nose with that thing. But you would just pull. All you had to do is just be like, you'd point right at the bag.
So I would keep my regular thing out. It didn't say put tips here because people would come up with it and then they'd just stand there like, oh, where do I put it?
Yeah.
And so I would let them put it in the thing, but as soon as I got a chance to, I just reach up, swoop it, and put it in my bag. So
because at that point in time, you have to also remember too that people are just walking past you. They're not like if they stop, they're not stopping for an entire song. They're just stopping for a second, and then they're going. Dude, they're trying to go to the game.
I would do 2 to 3 hours of playing. I would play like 6 songs. Every song that I played would be like a 30-minute fucking jam session. Because I was like, these people are doing like 30 to 45 second walk-bys.
And you do something flashy on a solo. You solo for a second, and then you'd play, because you didn't have to sing, you would play like the melody line of the song that you were looping. And sometimes, if you were good enough, you could hear other songs in the chord progression that you built. And so you could do like songs that you wouldn't normally play, like Michael Jackson or something like that. You'd be like... Or we would do
or like
or like regulators.
Yep.
And
then you'd be like
and I would be like squeedly squeedly.
I'd be like squeedly. Yeah, that's what we'd be doing. Now we are about to wrap it up, JT. Now that you're back.
Yeah.
No, we were. It is about the 2 hour mark. We usually do about 2 hours on these days. So.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in this Tuesday. Next Tuesday, let's see what's going on next Tuesday. I don't think we have a guest next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, the 19th, we were supposed to have the one and only BB Jess that is going to come on to the stream via location, whatever location she's in.
Viva
location. And she's going to sit around and talk to us.
Yeah.
Like
she's cool. She's one of our. I mean, we've been kicking it with BB Jess for a long time. We met her at TwitchCon, knew her beforehand. Just kind of. I mean, we only got to know her because she popped in our stream one night.
I was gonna say she found us, and she was like, "You guys are fun and great and making me laugh." And I like that.
Then we went and checked her out. I was like, "This girl's fucking insane."
Yeah, she is. She is.
Oh,
wild.
And then the 30th of this month is the Stokeswood reunion. It's a Saturday,
which is a Saturday,
and it should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys can watch it. It's just going to be the first time Stokeswood has played in like 5 years.
You guys are going to have to be patient with the boys. They're probably not going to be looking at chat very much. I can tell you that much.
Well, they're not streaming. Oh, Mike's a streamer, so he knows how to do it.
Yeah, Mike would probably be able to navigate. But
And you guys have met Adam. Some of you have met Adam before on here. He's played with me a couple times. So then you'll get to meet Mark and John, the two tallest members.
I'm gonna have to come in and set their cameras up.
Well, speaking of on brand, we are going to raid Axis.
That's what we do. I want to take a second and thank everybody over on Instagram that watched us this evening. Thank you so much. Close that out.
Get fucked.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp right in y'all's ear.
That ought to hold over those SOBs.
I want to also thank everybody over on YouTube that watched us. We are doing good